Hello, hello. This is Deanna, your unique presenter, but we're doing something different tonight. We're not doing makeup. We're taking it to the kitchen and we're going to make a cream cheese pound cake. And it is one of the many recipes that I get so many requests for. So I thought, well, why not share it with you? Because once again, if we keep things to ourselves, we're not being a very nice person. So I like to share the good things in my life with you. So let's get started. The first things we need to get are our ingredients, and I'm going to read those off really quick, and then we'll go ahead and start. So, 1 8-ounce cream cheese, 3 sticks of butter, 3 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of vanilla, because I have to play around with that because I'm not happy with just the 1 teaspoon. It depends. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So the first thing you need to do is you need to leave your butter, your eggs, and your cream cheese out overnight so it becomes room temperature. Okay, so I did that. I put it out last night, and I just got home and I changed and cleaned up, and now we're gonna start baking. I've set my oven to 325, and that is preheating, okay? Give me a couple minutes and we'll get everything started. Okay, so now I've put my butter and my cream cheese into a big bowl, and now I'm gonna take my bunt pan. You can take a tube pan or a bunt pan, and I take the wrappers from the butter because it has melted a little bit, and I kind of go around and use the little bit of butter that's left on the papers first, and then I'll sprinkle a little bit of flour. And you want to make sure that you get in all these little indentations really well with the butter. Some people will use like Crisco oil or something, but I prefer to only use butter with everything that I make. Okay, so give me a second to flour this and then we'll continue. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and beat the butter and the cream cheese until fluffy. So it could be a little noisy for you. So what I'll do is, and I will speed this up so that you won't have to hear all this. But for right now, you want to scrape around the side so you make sure that you get everything. Next, we're going to add 3 cups of sugar. Okay, 3 cups. So we are going to do, I know you can't really see me, but that's okay. 1. I wish I had a better setup, but I just broke my tripod, so I'm winging it again. Never claimed to be a professional. I'm just normal like everybody else, except you might be a little bit more normal than me at this point. Who the heck knows? All right, 3 cups of sugar. Now we'll mix it up again. Mix it up. Okay, so it's very thick because you've got the butter and the sugar there. So now we're going to add the eggs one at a time. So I'm down to my last 6 eggs in this carton. So I've let those, they've been at room temperature all day. So what I like about when we're down to the last 6 is I can crack them and put the shells right back in here, and it's a whole lot easier. I don't have a big mess. So first egg, and then we're going to mix it in between. and you mix it well. Make sure each time you put in an egg, you mix it up very well. And each time you add another one, of course, the batter gets smoother and smoother and easier to blend. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this to the remaining 4, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, now all of that's mixed up, and let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in the bowl. Can we see that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's nice and mixed together and creamy. Okay, so now let's put you back up here in the stand, and we're going to go ahead and add 3 cups of flour. So let me do that. Well, actually what we're going to do is I'm going to add 1 cup at a time and mix in between. Okay, so after each cup, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so let me flip you around. Let you see what this looks like, if I can find, hold on one second. Okay, so this is what the batter looks like. It's really, really thick, and this is how it should be. You almost feel like your mixer is gonna break, because this batter is so thick. But that's what you're supposed to do. Now, because I don't have all of my kitchen supplies, this is the only size spoon that I have in order to put it into this pan. So since it's going to take forever, 1 little teaspoon at a time, I'll be back. Okay. So that was a little time consuming with a little teeny tiny teaspoon, plastic teaspoon. So this is what the cake looks like in the pan. And if you'll notice, I took a spoon and I kind of dug out a little bit of a well here and brought the higher sides up towards the edge, because what happens is as it bakes, this all runs towards the center, and if you don't have it pushed back, you'll get a big mound right here. So in order to have it more of a flat, even cake, you want to push all that extra cake that's in the center back towards the sides. So now we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven, the 350 degree oven, in the middle of the oven there. And we're gonna set the timer for 60. I set it for 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Let's start that again. Timer 60 minutes. And then I'll come back and check it in 60 minutes, and then I usually leave it on for another 20 minutes. Okay, so I'll be back when it's time to take the cake out to show you what it looks like, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Just took it out of the oven. The way you check to make sure it's done is you take a toothpick and you put it down into the cake and you bring it up and you see that there's nothing stuck to it. You try in a couple places and it's fine. And so I let it cool for approximately 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll flip it upside down on a cake plate. And after it's completely cool, put some powdered sugar on it, and then it's ready to eat. Some people like it warm. I like it when it's just room temperature, so I probably won't be eating this bad boy for a while. Okay? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed cooking with me, well, baking with me in the kitchen, because as most of you know, I am not, hold on one second. As most of you know, I am not a cook. Never claimed to be a cook, but I love to bake. Get lots of compliments on all of the stuff that I make and take to parties and things like that. So anyway, who knows, maybe we'll be back to do some more recipes, but most of my stuff are sweets. So Anyway, have a terrific night. I also want to let you guys all know that, wait a minute, I have to flip this around again. Okay, on here, DJ Kopak. Hold on, let me turn this up so you can hear it. This is a nice family from Baltimore. This is in his basement in Ellicott City, Maryland with his kids. And I happened to come upon him on Saturday, just a fluke thing. And when I joined him, he had 2,000 followers watching. And we watched until 9, and he was up to 26,000 followers. So he came back tonight from 7 to 9 to do the same thing. It's a great family time. Spend time with your kids. Let them dance around. Have a good time. It ends around 9. So it's nice family fun. Songs are good, so you don't have to worry about some crazy stuff coming on. So anyway, get your kids together. Look for DJ Kopak. And he's tagged on my page, okay? So have a good night. Enjoy your time.